Well, this H and HVZ always reminds me alpha hydrogen is displaced. Now what is alpha hydrogen? I write carboxylic acid group like COOH. I attach one carbon and one alkyl to it. Now this adjacent carbon or second carbon after this carbon is called alpha carbon, and the hydrogen attached to it is called alpha hydrogen. Secondly, I write a red powder and chlorine water. This red and P of powder stands for red phosphorus. Cl stands for chlorine gas and water is H2O. These are the reactants of this reaction. We already know that alpha hydrogen is displaced. So this chlorine will displace one alpha hydrogen. I rewrite the compound. In case of one alpha hydrogen, I write chlorine to alpha carbon. Remember that this reaction is used for the halogenation of carboxylic acid. Now let me teach you two more reactions. Clemmensen reduction reaction and Wolff-Kishner reduction reaction. Now listen carefully. In the Clemmensen, there is a word sun. We know that every sun needs a coach. Remember that I write here CO and I write there CH. Similarly, I write here CO and I write there CH. This CO is the reactant and this CH is the product. Also, this CO is the reactant and this CH is the product. Now what about the other reactants of Clemmensen reaction? Well, this Cl reminds me HCl. So I write here HCl. Secondly, this MM reminds me a zigzag line. Here, this Z stands for zinc and G stands for Hg. So I write here zinc and Hg. This is the complete Clemmensen reaction. Now what about the other reactants of Wolff-Kishner reduction reaction? Well, this K in Kishner reminds me potassium hydroxide. I write here potassium hydroxide. Secondly, I select this N and H. It reminds me NH2NH2. So I write here NH2NH2. This is the complete Wolff-Kishner reduction reaction. Remember that in these both reactions, we convert ketone to aldehyde. Thus noted down these two reactions. Lastly, let me teach you Gattermann-Koch reaction. Now this Gattermann reminds me guitar man. I always say guitar man brings alcohol. Let me repeat it. I always say guitar man brings alcohol. Now this B ring stands for benzene ring. This AlC stands for aluminium chloride. This CO stands for CO. And this HAl stands for HCl. So I write here benzene ring. I write here aluminium chloride, CO and then HCl. These are the reactants of this reaction. Now I select CO and H and I add it to the benzene ring. I write here benzene ring and I attach COH to it. I get benzaldehyde. So this is the complete Gattermann-Koch reaction. Thus note down all these 20 reactions and try to practice them every day for a week. I hope that you will learn all these 20 reactions.